My name's Brian Hill and I'm the director of a film called Four Born Every Second, and it's a film about infant mortality. It's a film really about what a child's chances are in life depending on where it's born. The film visits Cambodia, Sierra Leone in West Africa, the United States and here in Great Britain. I hadn't quite realised it would become such a character study. What's good is that you make comparisons as a viewer because we cut back and forth between countries and you can compare the circumstances of different women and the babies that they're giving birth to. This is Pisai, who is a 12-year-old boy who lives in Cambodia. He lives on the outskirts of Phnom Penh with his mum, Nian, and his 5-year-old sister, Shamran. And he's just the most amazing 12-year-old kid I've ever met. His mum is HIV positive, and when we met them she was heavily pregnant and about to have a baby. So obviously she can't work to get any money. Pisai, who is this 12-year-old, he goes out every day with a sack and he goes scavenging around Phnom Penh and he collects plastic and tins in his sack and then he takes them and he sells them. Nian had her baby, a baby called Lily, and she had a caesarean section in the hospital in Phnom Penh, and the next day Pisai came to see his new sister Lily, and he told me that he would look after her. He would continue to scavenge and go out and get money so that his mum and his 5-year-old sister Shamran and his new sister Lily would be provided for. So we're very used to hearing about the west coast of America, of California being this incredible, wealthy, technical kind of powerhouse. San Francisco itself is this bright, brash, confident city. And it's surprising to know that the United States has one of the worst infant mortality rates in the developed world. It's also surprising to learn that there are 1.6 million children homeless in America. One of the reasons we went to America was because we wanted to show that. We wanted to show that even in the richest country in the world, there is poverty. And in San Francisco, we met Star, who is a homeless mother. She and her partner, Fernando, were made homeless about 6 months ago. When I met her, she was just about to have a baby. Fortunately for her, there's a long history of helping the less fortunate in San Francisco. I think sometimes just going into a situation quietly on my own with a camera, with a stills camera, and taking pictures, you can create a different atmosphere, certainly, or there is a different atmosphere, and I think you will get a different response from people. On one of our trips to the village in Benjid in Sierra Leone, I decided I wanted to take a series of older women in the village with their children, and we put them all in the same spot. And we chose the same frame size, and I just took everybody's picture. One of the things that, for me, is really poignant about them is that most of these women in these pictures will have lost a child, either in birth or before that child was 1 year old. Most people in the West would know somebody who'd had a caesarean, but you wouldn't know. Very rare that people would know somebody whose child had died. And it's exactly the opposite in Sierra Leone. Everybody knows somebody who's died. To me, they seem quite poignant, really, because I'm always aware of the fact that there may be a missing child there. And this is Hawa's actually very unusual in that this is her 5th child, and all her children are alive. The film that I've made is part of the Why Poverty season, which is a series of 8 long films and 30 short films that will be shown worldwide. And a potential audience of something like 500 million, which is amazing, and it's a real privilege to be part of that. Although the making of the film was very tough at times and quite distressing, that's balanced out by seeing and meeting some really amazing people who although they had very little in the way of material possessions and had tough lives, they were very generous and very welcoming to me and my team. I didn't want to make a film that wagged its finger at people. I saw my job really as going into these countries, asking questions, getting to know people, recording their lives, and then we show it, and people can hopefully watch and ask questions themselves.